In a groundbreaking moment for the global fashion industry, Seokjin, popularly known as Jin of BTS, has received an exclusive award of excellence from Gucci's CEO Stefano Cantino, solidifying his status as one of the most impactful fashion icons of this generation. The award was presented at Gucci's headquarters in Milan, where Jin was personally invited following the monumental success of his appearance at Milan Fashion Week Spring/Summer 2026. Jin's performance as Gucci's global brand ambassador has not only boosted the luxury house's international prestige, but has also redefined what it means to be a celebrity ambassador in today's fashion landscape. With just 2 posts on his personal channels, Jin generated a staggering $9.75 million in earned media value, (YMV), propelling Gucci to number 2 among top-performing brands at Milan Fashion Week, only behind powerhouse competitors that executed full-scale campaigns. During the private meeting at Gucci's headquarters, Stefano Cantino reportedly expressed deep gratitude, acknowledging Jin's unmatched ability to resonate with global audiences, especially across Asia, North America, and Europe. Sources close to the event stated that Cantino referred to Jin as the most charismatic, authentic, and globally resonant ambassador Gucci has ever had. What makes Jin's rise even more impressive is the timing of his return to the spotlight. Having only recently completed his military service, his comeback has been nothing short of historic. His effortless elegance, unshakable stage presence, and refined taste in fashion were on full display during his appearance at Gucci's La Famiglia Spring/Summer 2026 show, where he wore a custom white silk shirt and classic black trousers, an ensemble that soon went viral, drawing admiration from critics and fans alike. Fashion experts in the US and Europe have been vocal in their praise, calling Jin's presence at Milan Fashion Week a turning point for the industry's relationship with K-pop idols. Unlike many brand ambassadors, Jin's influence extends beyond fleeting online trends. It has directly impacted Gucci's brand equity and market visibility in key demographics, particularly Gen Z and millennials. Jin's collaboration with Gucci follows a series of strategic endorsements and business ventures that have elevated his personal brand to elite status. From his luxury beverage line to his philanthropic initiatives and record-breaking solo tour, Jin's multidimensional career is inspiring a new standard for idols in the entertainment and fashion sectors. This award from Gucci is not just a token of appreciation. It is a historic recognition of Jin's influence as an artist, entrepreneur, and fashion trailblazer. With rumors swirling about potential future collaborations, including a signature capsule collection or even a global campaign tour, it seems clear Jin BTS is not only a musical legend, he's a fashion phenomenon rewriting the rules of luxury branding. AS whispers grow louder inside fashion circles. Industry insiders are now speculating that Gucci's next global campaign may be centered entirely around Jin. Following the massive YMV spike and renewed media interest generated by his Milan Fashion Week appearance, many believe that Gucci sees Jin not just as a face of the brand, but as a long-term strategic pillar. Sources close to the brand revealed that CEO Stefano Cantino personally hosted Jin for a full-day private engagement at the Gucci Milan headquarters, offering a tour of the brand's upcoming collections and discussing exclusive partnership expansions. It is rare for any ambassador to be received with such honors, and even rarer for someone outside the Western entertainment sphere. The behind-the-scenes images of Jin with Gucci's senior creative team, many of whom had previously collaborated with the likes of Harry Styles, Florence Welch, and Jared Leto, sent shockwaves through international fashion media. The fact that Jin is the first K-pop soloist to achieve this level of internal engagement with Gucci's executive branch highlights not just his star power, but the global shift towards Asian leadership in luxury markets. American and European media outlets alike, including WWD, Vogue Business, and Hypebeast, have since run headlines praising Jin as the blueprint for brand excellence. Some reports even suggest that Gucci's resurgence this season was largely powered by Jin's social and cultural influence, noting how his 2 social media posts outperformed entire marketing campaigns from rival brands. Diane Korea, Jin's fans, both BTS ARMY and fashion loyalists, are celebrating this milestone as a symbol of national pride. Many have taken to social media with hashtags like #GucciJin, #SeokjinTheStandard, and #JinWorldDomination, calling for the brand to honor him with a dedicated campaign or exclusive product line. Fashion analysts agree. Jin's aesthetic, humility, and global appeal represent a rare alignment of values that modern luxury brands seek. Unlike typical celebrity endorsements, Jin's influence is deeply emotional, culturally relevant, and spans continents, making him a once-in-a-generation ambassador whose value far exceeds the standard influencer metrics. With his solo tour breaking box office records, his business ventures expanding globally, and now Gucci honoring him as the best brand ambassador in history, Jin is crafting a legacy that transcends music and fashion. His impact is real, measurable, and global, and it's just getting started. As Gucci begins planning its next global marketing rollout, industry insiders hint that Jin may be appointed as the face of an entirely new Gucci capsule collection, a move that would mark the first time a K-pop soloist leads a fashion line with creative input from both the design and marketing teams. This potential collaboration isn't just about aesthetics. It's about reshaping the identity of Gucci for a new generation of consumers who value authenticity, cross-cultural appeal, and emotional resonance. CEO Stefano Cantino, in a closed-door meeting attended by top executives and stylists, reportedly praised Jin's innate elegance and intuitive grasp of storytelling through fashion. According to sources close to the matter, Cantino described Jin as not merely a celebrity, but a cultural force who understands the language of luxury better than most seasoned ambassadors. He was quoted saying, "When Jin wears Gucci, it doesn't look like an advertisement. It looks like the brand was born for him." Meanwhile, media outlets in the US have begun referring to Jin as the fashion industry's silent disruptor. Unlike typical celebrity campaigns that require aggressive marketing pushes, Jin's influence spreads organically. His 2 Instagram posts from Milan Fashion Week alone generated $9.75 million in YMV, outperforming dozens of other brand ambassadors with hundreds of posts combined. In a symbolic gesture of respect and trust, Gucci presented Jin with a one-of-a-kind La Famiglia watch, engraved with the phrase Per sempre con noi, Italian for forever with us. This gift, never before offered to any ambassador, represents Gucci's acknowledgement of Jin's role not just in elevating the brand's prestige, but in humanizing it for global audiences. What sets Jin apart in the eyes of fashion giants is not just his visual appeal or social media reach, but his ability to connect fashion with deeper emotional narratives. Every outfit he wears becomes a statement of heritage, sophistication, resilience, and soft power. He's not just modeling the clothes, he's giving them a story. As the fashion world continues to shift its gaze eastward, Jin stands as the clearest embodiment of this transformation. He isn't following the trends, he's setting them, effortlessly weaving together music, philanthropy, business, and now fashion into a singular, unstoppable force. With Gucci placing its trust, reputation, and creativity into his hands, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Jin BTS isn't just the face of luxury, he's the future of IT. As Gucci begins planning its next global marketing rollout, industry insiders hint that Jin may be appointed as the face of an entirely new Gucci capsule collection. A move that would mark the first time a K-pop soloist leads a fashion line with creative input from both the design and marketing teams. This potential collaboration isn't just about aesthetics. It's about reshaping the identity of Gucci for a new generation of consumers who value authenticity, cross-cultural appeal, and emotional resonance. CEO Stefano Cantino, in a closed-door meeting attended by top executives and stylists, reportedly praised Jin's innate elegance and intuitive grasp of storytelling through fashion. According to sources close to the matter, Cantino described Jin as not merely a celebrity, but a cultural force who understands the language of luxury better than most seasoned ambassadors. He was quoted saying, "When Jin wears Gucci, it doesn't look like an advertisement. It looks like the brand was born for him." Meanwhile, media outlets in the US have begun referring to Jin as the fashion industry's silent disruptor. Unlike typical celebrity campaigns that require aggressive marketing pushes, Jin's influence spreads organically. His 2 Instagram posts from Milan Fashion Week alone generated $9.75 million in YMV, outperforming dozens of other brand ambassadors with hundreds of posts combined. In a symbolic gesture of respect and trust, Gucci presented Jin with a one-of-a-kind La Famiglia watch, engraved with the phrase Per sempre con noi, Italian for forever with us. This gift, never before offered to any ambassador, represents Gucci's acknowledgement of Jin's role not just in elevating the brand's prestige, but in humanizing it for global audiences.